What's the deal, y'all? Your boy DJ Shango Vibes. You know the vibes. Just wanted to put this video up today about Casanova 2 times. And just want to reason with y'all. Y'all think Casanova 2 times is in a good place right now? He doing 15 years. I think he's not affiliated with the gang with his team anymore. If I'm not mistaken, there's rumors that he got cut or across his eye, God forbid. I hope not. I like Casanova, so I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't really want to see this happen to him. I don't want to see him do 15 years. You know what I'm saying? But I want us to look at something though, right? So there's a saying that the real gangsters is either dead or in jail. So if you signing up to be a real gangster, you signing up to be dead or in jail? That's question mark. Is Casanova 2 times a real gangster now? Kind of like Vibes Cartel, right? Like these guys had the bag, you had success, you had life kind of by the balls, where a lot of people would have liked to be in your position. And through brain manipulation of your block and your team, make you affiliated and get caught up. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go into this shit really though. Peep game. I'm gonna peep game. I'm gonna put y'all in the game. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get back to that. Bloods and Crips, right? Blue and red, right? Is that the same thing as Democrats and Republicans? Where did they get blue and red from? And then let me show you something now, right? This is just me just thinking. Like, I don't really know too much. I want you guys to comment, of course, right? But like, when growing up, right, like the race war was like black and white, black versus white. Like we black people was the strongest versus the white. In my mind, that was the race war, black and white. So I thought like the most, like in my mind, the most colorful, the most powerful colors was black or white. Where blue and red come from? All right, boom. So there's something called, well, if we're doing blue and red, right? And I said Republicans and Democrats, right? That's politics, correct? But then they have something called jail politics, correct? But there's no politicians in jail, right? So there can't be no jail politics, can there? I'm curious. I'm just wondering. Okay, yeah, the inmates in jail think that they created the jail politics? I don't think so. They don't have the power like that. They can't even tell you when to eat, shit, or sleep. They can't, you know what I mean, make moves on their own. So how they have power to create politics? You know how powerful politics really is? Unless there are secret politicians behind the agenda pushing blue and red, the Bloods and the Crips. I understand that it came from defending your hood. My guy, politicians have ways of taking our agenda, Black Lives Matter, hence Black Lives Matter. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid, right? They take out an agenda and they make it their own goddamn agenda and then have us following their fucking agenda. I'm sorry, y'all, I get excited because it's be some bullshit. I hate politicians. I fucking hate politicians. So I'm gonna go back to what I was saying, right? Now, blue and red. I'm from New York City. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. I saw the whole change happen from, we had like D-Seps, we had low-lifes. Low-lifes is niggas that used to go in Manhattan. I mean like real gangsters, go in Manhattan, go in Macy's and rob the whole place and do the whole place dirty, get all kind of polo, jump out the window, take the mannequin, all types of shit. Like crazy, like 730, like I ain't hear Cali niggas doing this shit. Like being that bold. That's very bold. Like we was stealing, robbing, killing, everything bad. New York been on it to a different degree too, like for real. I was so ashamed when Bloods and Crips came to Brooklyn. I was so ashamed. I'm like, yo, in my mind, I'm looking at them like, yo, don't y'all understand? It's like y'all gonna be like giving the Crips and the Bloods and Cali, like in their mind, they're gonna think that they're more gangster than us and we're following their movement. Never joined. I never was a gangster anyway. I wasn't a decep nor a low life anyway. You feel me? I was a loner. You know what I'm saying? So I guess maybe I was never a gangster. I get it. But I was definitely I was happier with deceps and lowlifes and FAP, Franklin Avenue Posse, and Nostrand Avenue Posse, Flatbush Zombies. I was better off with that than seeing this whole shit. Cause like in Brooklyn, like in the 80s, coming up in the 90s, like every hood was like, you know what I'm saying? They hood, this is the style, this is the bush. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like stick together, and that's how they create their posses, rather. It wasn't even gangsters, it was posses, right? So they create their little, this is from my knowledge, and everybody could, I mean, like y'all could talk. This is an open platform. This is what I'm going to talk about. So I was more happy with that. It was still gangster shit. Niggas were still getting robbed. Niggas were still getting killed. I seen niggas get robbed for a spliff. Like little dumbass shit like that. Niggas fight and die over just looking at each other. Very, very hardcore. Like it didn't make no sense. Okay, fine. Then I came outside and everybody was Bloods and Crips. And I'm like, yo, I wanted to speak to everybody. Like, yo, what the hell y'all doing? Ain't y'all giving these niggas, like, saying that they more gangster than us? By y'all following their movement? Because they're not following DCEPs or lowlights or BMW or FAP or NAP or, you understand what I'm saying? So why is we following? But when you have something called jail politics, that has power. Real fucking power. Like brain manipulation fucking power. Give you the power to think that you have the fucking power, but in meanwhile, they're the one who's been in control all the time. Now I'm gonna get that back to blue and red, right? Blue and red is Goldman Sachs Bank, bro. That's where, from what I understand, I'm gonna calm down. From what I understand, it's Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs Bank is, one is blue, and like I don't really understand it either, and one is red, right? And that's how Democrats and Republicans was kind of like formed. But it's all the same shit. Goldman Sachs, the bank. Just like good cop, bad cop. You understand what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me, now watch this now. They took our agenda, Bloods and Crips. I don't know how it became blue and red. I'm telling you, that's why I don't even know how that became. Why is that blue and red? Why is that Democrat and Republican colors, bro? All right. That came like a disease across the whole of America. New York adapted it, right? So now we have this thing where they and again, I'm not a gangster, so I don't know, you could correct me on this, right? Like they locking up people because you're gang affiliated, right? So you're Blood and you're Crip. First of all, did they create this agenda, take over our agenda, manipulate our agenda, give it back to us, have us killing each other? That sounds like it makes sense because they want us to kill each other, right? Because they're the one who is the politicians who bring the guns into Brooklyn, right? And it's not niggas that bring guns into Brooklyn, nigga. It's politicians. Cali, Chicago, it's politicians behind the scenes, okay? Because they love us to kill each other. Where do you think Haiti get guns from? Get it from Jamaica. Where the fuck you think Jamaica get it from? You don't think Whitey behind that shit? They love us to kill each other. Could it be? They manipulated our agenda, had us kill each other. Now, 10, 20 years later, they got a whole different agenda where they can just lock you up because of your whole fucking team. Because of Bloods and Crips and you gang and you affiliated. Is that what happened to Casanova right now? Is this what we signing up for? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? You think Casanova happy right now, about to face 15 years? I don't think so. This is what we want to sign up for? Or because he didn't want to denounce? Now let me ask you a question bigger than that. Who's in a better place right now, Tekashi or Casanova? The real gangster or the fake gangster? Because we all know Tekashi fake gangster. Who's in a better position though? So understand when you sign up for what you signing up for, right? You signing up to be the real gangster is either dead or in jail. So if you want to be a real gangster, that's what you're signing up for. Look at Casanova. Look at the Tekashis. Okay, look. Tekashi got beat up by some 3, and my nigga, that shit wasn't nothing. That nigga got up and walked, bro. Like, what kind of beat up is that? What kind of beat up is that? And let me show y'all something too. Like, a lot of niggas don't know how to fight, they don't know how to punch, they don't know how to hit, they don't know how to do shit. Right? So like, I got jumped by 30 niggas. And I ain't boasting about it. This happened because I was doing shit in Brooklyn, right? I was doing dumbass shit. I should have ran. I'm running now. FYI, I don't want no smoke with nothing because I'm happy to be here at 43 years old. I'm just saying, I got jumped by 30 niggas. You know I got up and walked down the block? I ain't gonna lie, I was knocked the fuck out. Nigga gun butt me left side, right side. I was knocked out. My man did fucking pick me up. But you know, I didn't even fight back because they had hammers. Do you understand I still walked down the block? A lot of niggas don't even know how to punch, my nigga. They don't even know how to hurt you for real. So Tekashi got beat up by 3 niggas. Nigga got up and walked away. What harm did it really happen? Did anything like what? You go to the hospital, some shit gets sewn up. I mean, what? Like really, what? How dangerous? I mean, how bad was it? Is my point. Like, how bad was it? Who's even bad? Who's in the worst position? Casanova possibly got cut in his eye by his mans for denouncing his shit. Tekashi got beat up by 3 niggas and still got up and walked. Casanova got cut, denouncing shit supposedly, allegedly, and now he's doing 15 fucking years, bro. Make it make sense, my nigga. And is this because of blood and crip that from an agenda from Goldman Sachs Bank, from politicians? We all got brainwashed and got what is it? We got swindled. We got swindled, yo. We got major beef and it's not with each other. It's not with each other. It's with Whitey, yo. That nigga be doing all types of shit to us. Black Lives Matter was our thing. It's not anymore. Once the pandemic came and I seen Black Lives Matter everywhere, I knew they had this a person with money. Black people ain't got that. This was just a thought and a movement that we kind of like. These niggas made it concrete, nigga. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. And they started making it on shirts. They turned it into a business. Guess who's paying for Black Lives Matter? Us. You know who we paying? You don't even know. I ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, you know who's paying for Black Lives Matter now? When you get a shirt or something, Black Lives Matter, we are bewildered and swindled again. We got beef, bro, and it's with Whitey. It's with those politicians. Casanova, I'm sorry this happened to you, boy. I respect your gangster. I know niggas that know son. Son is really like that. But when you really like that, this is really what really happens.